Hello everybody and welcome to part one, maybe this is just my moving video. Future Marissa will let us know. But I move out officially in 2 weeks and my dad is coming in 1 week, 7 days. 7 days to bring my first load of stuff, and I'm trying to get out, you know, big bulk items, the fridge, the ottoman, maybe my dresser, but for sure a lot of decor I'm trying to get rid of. So my big plan this weekend is to try to start packing all that up so I don't have to do it next week while I'm prepping for finals and final projects. But the first thing I have to tackle is taking down the lovely collage. I love it and I'm so happy how this turned out, and you know, it was nice to feel like, sorry I was just shaking you. It's nice to feel like, you know, my family and friends and pets were with me the whole year. But I'm hoping I can tear all of this down and keep all the photos and find a way to put it back up in my apartment, or at least use most of these photos in my apartment. So that's what we are starting with. Time lapse. What was this dance, girl? I'm a little tired. It's Friday night. My background is so sad now. It's plain, a plain wall again. There's my big stack of pictures and they ended up all coming apart super great. None of them were sticky. I got all the stickies off of them, which was amazing. The easiest ones were the ones with the thick white command strip. Kind of put a picture here for you. But yeah, I also had these little clear ones on a couple of them and they were much harder to get off. And I had one of those on a picture and it kind of bubbled it. I would almost say ripped it, but luckily it was in a small enough corner that I'm still gonna use the picture. So I think I'm gonna take down those posters, those photos for sure. So I got bored. I cleaned out my junk drawer. I have the trash cans in front of it, so I can't open it to show you, but then I cleaned out my other junk drawer, which now just has like coloring supplies, which I probably could send home, but just in case I get super stressed in the next 2 weeks, I figured I can keep it. It's one coloring page. I guess there's like 5. But I moved all my junk from those spaces into that box. It's not like actually packed yet, but I had it all across my desk because I was gonna like really finish tonight, and then it's 6. I've been doing this for about an hour, probably an hour and a half, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna have some dinner, and after I eat dinner I'm absolutely not gonna want to go back to packing, so I will see you when I pick up finishing that. Okay, so I've been going at this for about an hour now, and I'm about to take a lunch break, but I thought I would kind of show you where I'm at. This is a new box I just started. I might wrap my boots so I can put like papers or other clothes that I probably won't need in here, just because that is pretty much everything I don't need and I'm sending home. And I was really planning on doing like at least 2 boxes, but I really kind of wanted to get 3 boxes of stuff out. But I'm a maximalist. I'm very attached to my things, so it's very hard to be like, no, I won't need this for a week. Or like that I'm gonna have my mom pack, because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not a great packer. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm kind of just winging it. And like, I think you saw I'm wrapping anything that's fragile or I'm worried could break or chip in like cloth, even though I forgot about this, so I was wrapping it all in cloth, but the cloth all has to go home too, so it doesn't really matter. But the only other thing I know I'm for sure tackling before closing this box up is I'm going to take the vine lights, the rose lights, and then the clip lights that are back there and try to fit them in this bucket. I shouldn't have an issue. I just don't exactly know how I'm going to wrap them yet. Like, as you can see, just from all the moving I did yesterday, taking down the photo wall, the vine lights are tangled into a little disaster. I think they were like zip tied together or something when I got them, and I don't have those. So I don't know if I'm going to just let them knot and detangle them later, if I'm going to let them all knot and detangle later. That's a post-lunch Marissa problem. But look, the box is almost full. I'm really worried that plant is in there is going to break, but it's not a real plant. And to be honest, don't know if I'm bringing it to my apartment. And I can also just super glue it back together. But all that's on top of it is the Frisbee and the Crystal and Friends sign, so. Oh, and I tried to get this in a couple of times. If you can see, these are like extra shampoos and soap and my bubble sword. So my liquids, but they were heavy, and I have some like I have a poster back there that I just didn't want these rolling onto or like leaking out of the bag. So I don't know if I'm going to try to see if my dad will take this home like this, or if we want to leave it. I really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Also, because I'm about to set you up in like the weirdest position again to try to film this, I did finally buy a new tripod. Mine broke probably halfway through first semester, I think. It's in one of my vlogs. But and I never bought a new one because I was just gonna wait until I go home and have my car, and I was going to go to like Five Below and get another like $5 one. But I got a little bit more of a higher quality one. It was like $15, so it's not like the best tripod in the world, I'm sure, but I missed being able to set it up nicely, and I figured if I just get a Five Below one again, it'll probably just break again. And also I'm looking for one that I can put to like taller heights too, for apartment filming. I'm just realizing how much I am a maximalist, because I'm like, ugh, I can't send home that sweater because what if I reach a certain time where I want to wear this exact outfit and you know what would look really good with it? This sweater. So I have to keep it just in case. And I'm like, well, this fan, I don't know how to pack it away super nicely, so I'll just keep it. And like my lamp, I mean, it just makes it easier to, my lights up here plug into the lamp, so I need that. And it just goes on and on and on. I find that when I'm doing like really deep cleans and like packing, it's really helpful to put on like 2000s pop, because like the like little nostalgia kick like brings me that little bit of like joy and energy. But that's probably where I'm gonna leave off the cleaning, packing for today, and we'll see when I keep packing. Yay. Okay, so it is Sunday night. The clip you just saw was me finalizing some things, and by finalizing I mean I'm gonna add and change things 100 more times before my dad takes everything. But as of right now, I have this bag full of clothes. I filled the box with shoes and I moved the papers into the bag. That's my shoe rack, which was in there, so that looks really empty now. But it's all like set. It's getting me so excited. I'm so ready to have my own space. Next time I see you will probably be when I'm defrosting this sucker. Good afternoon. It is Thursday. Wow, I forgot what day it was. And I am going to continue packing. The fridge has not been defrosting for a full 28 hours, but it seems finished. So I'm going to poke at that and see if it's ready for me to clean and wipe down. And then I'm going to kind of just tear everything else apart. See how much we can get moved out this weekend. And in case you're curious, I am trying to multitask, so I have review videos for my exam that I'm taking tomorrow playing in the background. Because if there's one thing that's going to help me study, it's packing. Friday night, it's Friday night, it's Friday night. Just putting together the finishing touches. My dad comes tomorrow. He'll be here at noon. Here's the pile. So I finished moving out all that stuff, and my dad's taking it home right now. But I didn't film us moving any of the stuff out because it was really fast. Literally took 1 1/4 trips. Like I had a bucket, 2 buckets left over, but we just put it in the little carts, wheeled it out, and wheeled it down. There was a lot of people out, and just wasn't comfortable filming. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. And there will probably be a part 2 of me moving things out.